Boris Gets Spots. Boris Gets Spots. The day that Miss Cluck said there was going to be a special visitor, everyone was very excited. But Boris asked if he could sit quietly in the book corner.
Of course, dear,
said Miss Cluck kindly. Just then, there was a loud moo outside. It was Buttercup the cow.
"Good morning, children,"
smiled Mr. Gander. First, Mr. Gander brought down a basket.
"These eggs were laid this morning,"
he said. Next, Mr. Gander passed round a fluffy blanket. Then he let everyone taste the honey from his bees. Mr. Gander told them all about the dairy. Suddenly, Maxwell stopped.
"Where's Boris?"
he asked.
"Oh,"
said Miss Cluck.
"he must still be in the book corner."
A moment later, there was a cry from the classroom.
"Miss Cluck!"
yelled Fergus.
"Boris is covered in spots."
Everyone rushed inside. Poor Boris had red spots all over his nose and feet.
"Oh, Boris,"
exclaimed Miss Cluck.
"I think you have chicken pox." "Hush,"
said Miss Cluck.
"There's no need for alarm. Almost everyone gets chicken pox just once." "Look,"
said Fergus.
"Letitia has spots too." "Oh dear,"
said Miss Cluck. Everyone was very busy until there was a loud squeal. Fergus pointed at Maxwell. Maxwell pointed at the mice. The mice pointed at Fergus.
"More spots!"
they yelled.
"I think everyone needs to be tucked up in bed,"
said Miss Cluck. Mr. Gander agreed, and Buttercup was ready to take the animals home. The next day, it seemed far too quiet and lonely in the empty classroom. But then Miss Cluck had a brilliant idea. She would bake some cookies. When the cookies were done, Miss Cluck put them into special boxes. She hoped the animals would be back to enjoy them in the morning. And they were. And nobody had any spots at all. Miss Cluck was delighted to see her class looking better. The animals sat in a circle, and Miss Cluck passed round the cookies. Afterwards, there was singing and dancing all around the classroom. It was very noisy indeed, but Miss Cluck didn't mind one little bit. After all, she was so glad to have everyone back.